Hi kiddos, we are on our last lesson this week for nonfiction. We're going to talk today about nonfiction text features. We've already learned about these this year and y'all are all so great at identifying them. We have headings, subheadings, we have bolded words, we have photographs with captions, diagrams, maps, timelines, charts, graphs. I'm sure I'm forgetting some, but that's what I can think of off the top of my head. Let's talk about the ones that we had in this article that we read. We have our title, which helps us know what the whole article is going to be about. And then each little section had its own subheading. A life of slavery. We know that one's going to tell us about what life was like as a slave. Haunted by memories. That was the section where Robert told us about a certain memory he had from childhood that he kept remembering. A bloody war, that was about the Civil War. A bold plan, that was about his plan to escape. And then the end of slavery and the end of what happened in Robert's life. And this also had several real photographs. We got to see what a family of slaves looked like. We got to see what it looked like for them to work. The whole purpose of an author to include nonfiction text features is to contribute to enhance your learning, to give you more information about your topic. So by seeing these two pictures, we got a little insight of what it was like for them. We got to see how there were so many of them living in this small house here behind them, or the hard work that they were forced to do. It also includes Abraham Lincoln, President Abraham Lincoln. We know how important he was to this time period. And it lets us know that he was the one who was against slavery. They give us a little insert, a little extra little text box here. It says, fighting for freedom. To this day, the Civil War remains the bloodiest conflict in U.S. history. There were thousands of battles and deadly fights. Nearly 180,000 African-American soldiers, like the man at right, took part in the fighting on the northern side, eager to help put an end to slavery. So that just gives us a little extra information about the Civil War if we didn't know. We get to take that and apply it to Robert being one of the soldiers who was forced to fight for the South, but then after he got freedom, willingly fought for the North because of his strong belief that slavery should end. Now that we've looked at all the nonfiction text features in this article, you get to create a nonfiction text feature. I want you to think about what would have been good, what else would have been a good text feature to add to this story. Could have been a map showing which states were on the north side and which states were on the south. It could be a timeline, kind of showing some important events from the beginning to the end. It could just be a fact box. You know, a lot of great facts about the Civil War that you thought would be a great benefit to this article. Once you've decided what you're going to do, it could even be another photograph. Now remember, if you do a photograph, it has to include a caption. You're going to create this. You can do it on paper and write on paper, or you could do it on a Google slide or a Google Doc. But you're going to share it with your teacher. You're going to tell us this is the text feature and tell us why. Why? What would it add to the story? We are so looking forward to seeing all the great work you've done this week, all the great work you did the week before, even all the great work that you're going to show us next week. Your teacher will let you know exactly how she wants you to send the text feature that you create. Bye.